Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
That's reeled in. It's Singleton. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And the Mustangs will have to punt this one away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
Looking for some space. It's Braswell. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Looking for a man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Offense in a split backfield now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Davis. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
Makes a quick catch. He shreds the tackle. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and you forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Vols line up with a first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. That's a second and goal play for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Here we go. Third and goal coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to right. This one caught. Touchdown, Volunteers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up 16. Ball handed off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
And here we see the quarterback read the second level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. Oh, the pass is picked off. He can go. Touchdown, Vols. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
We talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The SMU offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Fights off a defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Back to throw. It's Holstein. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's got room to run. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Motion now from the tight end. Dropping back. It's Holstein. Looking deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Makes the catch downfield. Now here he goes. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Looking to throw yet again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, SMU, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Mustangs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Mustangs, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Quick juke. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The ball spotted down near the 50. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Nice grab. It's Staley.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Volunteers will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here's the target, and it's complete. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is caught. Gets some space around the 30. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Vols.